I love women. I love black women. I love my people. But sometimes women just be saying, they just be talking the talk. They don't even really hear what they be saying. Like sometimes women be so focused on having a comeback or a clap back that they don't even it don't even matter to them if what they saying makes sense, as long as it sounds snappy and has this catchphrase. But it's something we got to address. Like we're not moving forward in the black community until we address this thing right here. We got to get it together because this ain't never made sense to me my whole life, and it don't make sense now. Not accepted. There's a lot of women, first it started in the black community. There are that would tell men that they are not submissive to black men because black men are not masculine enough, that black men don't have enough masculinity. And then some of these women will say that until the black man until the black man increases his level of masculinity, that that until the black man proves to the black woman that he's more masculine than her, then she won't submit. And that's the most ridiculous thing in the world, because you got to understand, men, specifically black men, we are looking for genuine femininity. So any woman that feels like a black man has to earn her femininity and basically out masculine her in order to earn her femininity, you've already lost, because any black man with confidence will never ever in life ever tolerate, or why would a masculine man that's confident, that has options, that has his money together, why would he compete with a woman to see who's more masculine? What relationship in the world would a man want to be in where before the relationship even starts, he has to compete with the woman to prove to her that he's more masculine than her? Do women hear what they're saying? Do women not understand how ridiculous that is? What type of man that is masculine, that has options, that has confidence, why, before he even gets into a relationship with a woman, why would he feel that his masculinity needs to be standardized? Because the black community says that people aren't standard, so why are tests? Well, okay, so if tests aren't standard, then how could you standardize masculinity? Not only that, how could a woman standardize masculinity, tell a man what masculinity is, and then tell a man if he isn't more of the definition of what she says is masculine, then she won't be feminine? Bro, that's narcissistic tendencies right there. If you don't believe that it's narcissistic for a woman to say that she is masculine because there is a lack of masculinity within men, and that she will only be feminine when the man proves he's twice as masculine, if you don't believe that's ridiculous, then imagine, ladies, like seriously, ladies, imagine this. Imagine a man that doesn't make a lot of money, that is not attractive, and that's overweight. Imagine this man that doesn't make a lot of money, that's overweight, and he tells you as a woman, he's like, well, I'm only feminine because women aren't feminine enough. I'm not going to be a real man until a woman proves to me that she's twice as feminine as me. You would go, wait, we don't want feminine men to begin with. Bingo! Real men don't want masculine women to begin with. Real men don't want masculine women at all. If you think that you are going to make a real man prove that he's more masculine than you have a problem in life. You have a problem in life. There is no man that has confidence, that has options, that has his money together, that has his health together, that will entertain a woman that tells him he has to prove his manhood to her. And how are there so many women that didn't grow up with a daddy that can dictate to a man what manhood is. Imagine America. America is a place where women will openly say that they can't teach their sons how to be men, but America is also the same place where American women can tell men how to be a good man. How the fuck can you not teach a son how to be a man, but tell a grown man how to be a better man? See what I'm saying? Stuff don't make sense. And us as men, bro, I promise you, we are the weakest men in the world. American men are so weak. They so scared of women. Like, y'all so scared to hurt a woman's feelings. How could you lead? You can't lead a woman that you are afraid to hurt her feelings. You can never lead a woman if you are afraid to hurt her feelings. You can't lead a woman if you're scared to correct her. You're not a leader, bro. If you can't correct a woman, if you scared that what she gonna say and what she gonna think of you, then get out the way, bro. You're not a leader. You're not a leader. That's not what you are. If your definition of manhood was given to you by a woman, then you have problems in life. The same way that a woman thinks that in order to get a good man, that she has to audition the man's manhood. And if her masculinity is at 80%, his needs to be at 160%. And then here we go. Again, logic. Women that want good men. Women say that they want good men. The same women that say that they want good men will also say that they don't want a man that will allow them to walk all over them. So wait, what are you saying? You're saying that if I'm a good man, you're just going to walk all over me? What good person just walks all over people? You're not a good woman if you need an overly assertive man because your natural instinct is to try to walk over a man. If you think that it is a natural thing for you to try to walk over a man, then you don't qualify for a good man. Why the fuck would a good man even want to deal with a woman that's challenging him? You see, what can a man build with a woman that is challenging his manhood versus celebrating his manhood? Men want women that celebrate manhood, that encourage manhood, that understand masculinity. Men don't want a woman that's trying to compete and be a better man than him. Imagine being with a man that's trying to be a better woman than you. Imagine RuPaul in a relationship with you, ladies. Imagine you're in a relationship with RuPaul, and RuPaul says, well, as soon as you can do your makeup better than me, then I'll turn into a man. You guys are gonna go crazy. And that's what's happening with us men today. What's happening today in our society and dating, it makes no sense. I mean, Imagine being a man, being raised by 3 generations of men, being raised around traditional women that submit to men respectfully, that took care of children. Imagine being raised as a man, understanding what your job and your role is. And then imagine, you being that man that was raised by men that took care of and supported women. And then imagine being in a society where people are constantly telling you that you're toxic because you're a man. But then the definition of manhood that they give you isn't something that you respect. I mean, it's the equivalent of, it's like if American men told every woman to be that a real woman is a housewife. They would not accept that. American women would not accept if a collection of men told them out of our mouths that, no, your job as a woman is to be in the kitchen. That would be misogyny, right? But when a woman dictates to a man what a man should be, that's just life. That's just America. When a man says, you know what, I think a woman's role is in the kitchen, that's misogyny. When a woman says, oh, you know what, I think a man's role is to be a stepdad and to be a leader, but never question me. And to never question me, like, no. Stop asking men to lead society, then undermining men every time we attempt to lead society. If modern American women won't let American men define masculinity, then how do modern women in America expect American men to lead if we can't even lead the definition of who we are? Come on.